For part 2 about Vietnam. A continued credit crunch in the next 6 months could strangle domestic consumption and drive more bankruptcies among private companies and spark a domino effect of defaults at larger firms, Y Group chief executive added. He cited the fact that the year-on-year growth rate of money supply of 4.6% in February was the lowest in the past 30 years. Vietnam's economic growth traditionally relies heavily on increased credit. The central bank has urged commercial banks to funnel new loans into export-oriented manufacturing, agriculture and small and medium-sized businesses. Experts said liquidity crunch has eased recently, but banks still find it hard to boost lending to businesses and individuals on worries about an economic slowdown and continued sluggishness in the property sector. We expect liquidity to recover gradually over the next few quarters as macro headwinds subside and domestic sentiment recovers, Fitch Ratings said in a report. Real estate, a major drag on economy. The property market contributes about 15% of Vietnam's GDP and has been a drag on growth since last year amid a lack of mortgage availability, high interest rates and a stagnant corporate bond market, according to the Vietnam National Real Estate Association. The sluggishness in the property sector, with many developers grappling with a debt crisis, has kept both banks and home buyers reluctant to engage in transactions. The absorption rate of in real estate in the first quarter was below 20% of the supply, according to data compiled by Y Group. Meanwhile, the supply of unfurnished apartment in the capital of Hanoi and southern business hub Ho Chi Minh City tumbled between 25 and 27% in the first 3 months from a year ago due to shrinking investments by real estate firms. In the January to March period, the number of newly licensed housing projects plummeted 56%. Existing development projects plunged 43% and completed property projects fell 36% from a year ago, according to the Housing and Real Estate Market Management. Real estate companies with capital pressure are moving cautiously, while financially capable developers are holding back investments amid stagnant market conditions, said Phan La Ton Long, founder of the Vietnam Wealth Advisors. Vietnam recorded a 63% fall in the number of new companies in the real estate sector in the first quarter from a year earlier. While permanent business closures in the sector rose 30% and the number of companies temporarily shut down increased 61% in the same period, according to the Ministry of Construction. The well-anticipated new property law, which could be approved at the latest by middle 2024, would give a boost to the market, Long said. Vietnam's economy in the first quarter grew 3.32%, the second lowest rate since 2011, amid a global slowdown weighing on exports, crisis in the property sector and shortages of bank credit hampering households and businesses. According to the GSO, following the worrying signs of a slowing growth, the head of Economic Committee of Vietnam's National Assembly Vu Hong Ton said at the opening session of the parliament last week that the official earlier goal of expanding 6.5% this year has proven to be challenging. Thanks you for your watching this video.